Hello Galactic family. Avatar heart and transmutative truth, purification and transmutation, peace, light and love. Let's go to questions. Religious difference. Because I do not belong to the same religion and because I have separated myself from the father of my daughters, I am despised. Why does this happen to me? This has lasted 10 years. Answer. Beloved daughter, you feel scorned, for that is what you see in yourself. Your family, those who have chosen their own ways, have a focus on their lives, which brings them happiness. But the fact that you do not seek yours and, rather, try to fit into the reality of others, causes you to be aimless and feel despised. But, my daughter, there is only one person who is despising, who is himself. Everyone wants to see her happy and going their way with trust and love, whatever it is. People expect you to just meet and follow your walk with love. This meeting, with yourself, will attract all those you tune into, not those who do not resonate with your energy. Cherish yourself, my child. Love yourself. Seek your faith. Find something you believe in and wear that shirt with love, without fear of being yourself. Do not despise yourself, for you are a wonderful being of light, who is hidden and ashamed within this cloak of fear, which has not allowed you to reveal how bright you are. Wear your loving identity and show your light to all. Be yourself, my beloved. Master nothing. Financial problems. I'm going through moments never before experienced in my life. Like many in this country, I am in serious financial trouble. I think about changing jobs, but I cannot. Even for this I need money and no prospects of what I can do. I try to live the moment and solve each problem at a time, without thinking about the future, but it is almost impossible that fear does not arise from what will happen. What to do, what to expect. Gratitude. Answer. Dear brother, the flow of positive change is linked first to the death of fear. First, you go through situations in your life to which you are placed before your greatest fears. It is tested and challenged in order to heal them. This year, for you and for so many others, it was marked as a year of challenge and confrontation of your greatest fears. All of you were placed in situations where you had the opportunity to observe how you yourself react to situations, where at first you did not know you would feel that way. You were led to seek within yourself the strength, but rather, you were challenged to look at your hidden aspects for so long. The new year, dear, will no longer be the challenge, but rather, it will be from the opening to the new, where you will have opportunities to work in new realities for your lives. And so the year 2016 was so challenging as it served as a preparatory stage. The best way to work this, dear child, is to bring the sense of acceptance of the flow. If something bothers you in your current situation, try to understand why this discomfort. Notice how so many others who live in much scarcer situations are accustomed to their reality and no longer suffer. The confrontations will not cease, my son, until you decide to look upon them with acceptance. And, yes, look within yourself with the questions you bring to me. Remember that all life in matter is illusory, and that you are the purity of your heart. You are nothing more than light energy that is experiencing this experience to bring some learning to your soul. When life is seen by that point, everything becomes lighter. You will see how suffering does not exist and that it is only in your mind, fueled by fear. The fear of looking into yourself. Therefore, dear brother, work within your truth. Work to bring truth into your consciousness, and understand why you feel this way. You will realize that there is nothing wrong and nothing to fear, in the face of a simple experience in matter, which means so many seconds of time in front of other dimensions of existence. Work this acceptance within yourself, and let go of fear. With love, Sananda. Difficulty with my son's father. Beloved Masters, I am 44 years old and have an 8-year-old son. When my son was 8 years old, his father left us. I suffered a lot, and since then he cannot put his son as a priority to pay the pension, and I do not understand why. I have pity on him, and even in anger I cannot bring justice. I believe we have reschedules to solve. Can help me how to act. I cannot also harm my son. I'm lost and I need help. Gratitude, beloved. Answer. My dear daughter, Dad would like to ask you something. What prevents you from acting with your ex-husband, the love that still nourishes for him, or the defense of his son? It is that in these things of the matter, my daughter, is complicated of opinion. Because you have to sort yourself out, you know. You need to be empowered to make a decision that is the best for the moment. Of course we will not say whether they do it that way or that, because you have to decide to solve things as they should be. But the father here wanted to tell you something. Do you seek financial or affective help? You need to set this. What do you dream about is a parent rapprochement or financial aid. Do you know why? Because he is responsible for both things, financial aid and moral education, just like you. What is the example you are giving with your sustenance? What will your child feel about it? The daughter decision not only involves what you feel, but there is a feeling of a child. That is what you need to do in the balance, and do what is right in your heart. What your heart asks for. Do the following: bring the situation of you asking this to him to your heart. And then do not do anything and leave as is. What do you feel? In which one does your heart get tighter? Your heart knows, daughters. Answer. You know what you need to do for the sake of the situation. Nobody needs to tell you. But whatever you do, act lightly, naturally, knowing that you are attending to a request from your heart, knowing that it is the right decision before the moment and not what you are told. It is neither right nor wrong. Nobody will blame you if you do what relieves your heart. That's right, right? Father Joaquim de Aruanda. Difficulty of relationship. Beloved Masters, gratitude for this opportunity to ask questions of you. I would like to know about my affective life. I am 37 years old and I am still single. No one appears interested in me, and when he appears he is married. I had only 3 boyfriends in all those years, and these relationships lasted a few months, and out of nowhere my boyfriends left without a reason and everyone betrayed me. It hurts me a lot, because my whole life I dreamed of finding my soulmate because I believe in a true love. But I do not understand what is wrong with me, because my affective life does not flow. Thank you for your guidance and help, as it makes me very sad and anxious waiting for the meeting with my soulmate. Gratitude. Answer. My beloved daughter, few are those who are graced with the meeting of their soulmate in material experience. It is something rare to have. The relationships of duality, almost holy, are dubious, imperfect, and we do not always find it easy to find by what we seek, dream, desire. But we all have aspects to be released in duality, aspects of inner healing, which are often demonstrated in repetitive events in our life. If they repeat themselves, it is because there is a cycle that is not being broken. Look at your relationships. Do an exercise. Seek out any of these old relationships, put your old partner in front of you, feel the energies that surround you, feel how you feel before them. Now bring that energy from the relationship to your abdomen, feel if it is stiff or loose. See if you create relationship free or full of attachments and impositions. If your abdomen is stiff, it is because you are resisting, imposing. You need to learn to release so that the relationship forms itself naturally, so that it flows in its time without requiring or waiting, but only allowing it to be. Now, raise that same energy to the region of your heart. Feel if your heart is stuck, steady, or if it is free, loose. If you are rigid, it is because you are not allowing yourself to feel the relationship. In this exercise, ask your ex-partner, who is still ahead of you, how he felt about you. Let the answer come naturally, without imposition. It is a cycle that needs to break. Learn to let go before the partner, to create a relationship of empowerment, even with the imperfections of human life. Even imperfect lives, imperfect relationships, can be happy, can be gentle, without bringing us a sense of freedom. For otherwise we need them if we have everything within us. Seek yourself, my dear, and feel your body, that it will bring you the answers you seek. Hilarion. Concern with the future. Good morning. One lately happens some facts, situations that occur, that I have a feeling that I had already witnessed this fact, that I knew that it was going to be that way. I have a very strong memory that I cannot explain, but it always seems that the last chapter is missing. There is a feeling that I could have done something and I did not. How do I improve this feeling? I work in a company for 20 years. It will close in a little while, and the new company you are taking on is already working in parallel. I am in a dilemma. Sometimes it even puts my professional competence into questioning. I worry about my future. How should I proceed? Thank you. Answer. Dear brother, it is no coincidence that you asked about two subjects in one contact, for they are related. The feeling you have that there is something to be finished is brought about by the insecurity that populated your mind, related to the fact of being insecure in your work. The insecurity it brings is nothing more than the failure to indulge in the flow, the uncertain, and trust that the best will happen for you. Try to create realities, create outcomes that you can understand with the mind. But know, my son, that the mind only creates confusion for you. All the explanations you seek in your mind will only bring more confusion and deviation from your true purpose. This is often the case with people who come home worried about work and cannot sleep, who dream of remembering incomplete situations with people who have no explanation. When you begin to bring your mind to situations, this is what happens. Do you want this to get better, my dear son? So just relax and connect to the heart. Do not worry about the outcome, but the present moment. Make the gift your joy, your satisfaction. Tomorrow will come beautiful, and the end will be the best, always. When you take this walk in peace and give it to God to guide you through your heart, all the best ways will be trodden, and the endings will be unexpectedly surprising to your joy and abundance. Be at peace, my brother. Master Saint Germain.